Hello, DVC friends. Brian and Gail here.
Hi.
Today we are talking about DVC Resale, and we're going to be talking exclusively about a resale company that we have used in the past. We have no affiliation with them, but we've used them in the past for DVC resale purchases. So the company we're speaking about is DVC Resale Market. And we've dealt with them in purchasing a DVC resale contract, as I mentioned, and almost bought another one, but it just didn't come together. Sometimes that happens. But we've dealt with Marissa there, and just like DVC Resale Direct, you find a rep that you deal with and you feel comfortable with, and with that, they've always been very responsive in emails and phone calls, and just had a good overall experience with buying from them. So I received some information about a program that they have in purchasing resale contracts that they're running. Marissa had emailed me, and we'd like to share that information with you and talk about the offer that they have going right now, and this runs through October 31st. So this is resale contracts, and Gail is going to be covering the different options. But Gail, is it limited to any resort in particular, this program that they're showing?
No, there's no indication of that in the information. But, DVC Resale lists all the contracts that they have. So it wouldn't matter what resort, whoever's trying to sell their contract. Right. So as long as it fits the parameters for this program, because it does say that there are some current listings that are eligible. Now, this program is called Starting with the Magic. It is based on 160 points.
So that's one qualification for the contract.
Yes.
It has to be at least a 160-point contract to qualify for the options that they are offering to buyers. So yes. Gail's going to highlight those for us, and then we're going to discuss them one by one.
As I stated, they have a number of current listings that are eligible for enhanced redemption options once the purchase closes and transfers. There are 3 different options available. We'll start. Option 1 is the 2023 use year points. You can simply keep them and use them.
Okay, so that's a great option. Of course, when we buy contracts, DVC, the points is how you get to stay at a resort. So we want the points, and everybody else does, right? So that's why you buy a contract. But one thing to remember with this DVC resale is buying resale in a contract that has points in a current use year. That means that those points, the dues, have already been paid for. So we as buyers don't have to pay dues on the dues that have already been paid by the seller. So the seller's already paid them. So basically we're getting a set of points without having to pay the dues, which is always great. And I took a peek at some of their contracts. By the way, we're going to link Marissa's information down below so that you have a point of contact if you want to use her, and also link their information. Peeking at the contracts, all of them have 2023 use year points. So you have those immediately after the contract closes, but also some of them have points that have been banked from 2022. So there's kind of a bonus there if you get a hold of one of those contracts. So that's option number 1. You have others too.
So there are a couple of other options if you don't want to keep and use your 2023 points for whatever reason. Option number 2 is cash back. You can exchange your 2023 points for cash back through the team at the DVC rental store. It's an easy rental of points, needs to be completed within 60 days of closing and transfer, for a cash payout of up to $1,920.
Okay, so option number 2 makes it interesting because the old saying in sales is cash is king. So you get cash back. And with that DVC rental, your point rental, from what I understand and speaking with them, is that the points that are rented, you're not really involved in that transaction. What they're going to do is they're going to take possession of those 2023 points, and they're going to pay you out. You don't have to be involved with the rental and listing it and things of that nature. But as we always say, and we're going to say it now, is that we are not real estate agents. We are not licensed real estate agents. We are not licensed real estate brokers. So you always want to talk to the source that has the contract up for sale. So you'll want to speak with them to get all the information that pertains to you and the contract that you're interested in purchasing. But from what I understand, you don't have to do anything. You just say, I want to forego my 2023 points. You take possession of those, and I want some money. So not a bad deal.
Mm-hmm. Another option is if you would rather, you can get park tickets. You can swap your points, 2023 points, for park tickets through the team at the DVC rental store. It's an easy exchange of points, needs to be completed within 60 days of closing and transfer, and it's for single day park tickets. The minimum number of points to redeem for park tickets, again, we're at that 160 points, which would provide 10 standard Disney World theme park one-day tickets worth up to $1,959 at the current published rates.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So park tickets. And I don't know, you can't call them free park tickets, but you would get park tickets in exchange of your points. Face it, we go to Disney. Most of us are going to go to the parks with the kids or the grandkids, and we need park tickets. So it's just another option. So those are the three options. But everybody is different. If the first option is, if it were Gail and I, we want the points. We're gonna keep the points, and we're gonna find a way to take another trip. Some people may say, we don't want the points. We've got enough points. We already banked some points. So we just don't need them. So they're gonna view it differently. Then option number two is that you rent it out and you get the money, right? So that's option number two. People say, you know what? We'll just take the cash, we'll put it back into the account. That makes that purchase of that contract less expensive. So we're just going to take the cash. That's the option there. And then option three, of course, is the park tickets. And why somebody may say, I would never take that because we have annual passes. Right. And that's why they put the program together, is that it's three different options that you get to choose from because everybody is different. Right. And I know, you do the math, and you say, wow, that's less than what I could rent the points for. Yes, that is true. We did the math. And when you buy resale, you're buying it a lot cheaper with a resale contract, buying it from a seller that is listing it. So you're saving money there. And then when you go to get these program options, you don't have to deal with all the mess of renting the points, listing it, and things of that nature. So time is money too. So you don't have to go through that ordeal. And then the third one, the tickets, we talked about that. So it's just everybody has different needs, different options. Gail and I, we want the points. We don't want to look at tickets. We'll deal with that. And the cash, eventually we're going to go back to DVC Vacation, one of the resorts. So the resort points are just better for us. Which better for you? Which one of these is better for you? So
that's just really nice that they're offering, some different options through the resale market.
Right.
So
and then it was mentioned too that they have them listed. You can go on the website and filter through for this, starting with the Magic, and just the contracts that are there. They're going to replenish those as the program continues through the end of October. So that's not all that's going to be there. They have to qualify with the 160 points, as was mentioned, but they're going to continue to replenish those as contracts come in that qualify for that. And also, if you're not interested in the program, they have other listings too. Again, we are not affiliated with DVC Resale Market. We've just used them. We're sharing this information. There's other companies out there that sell resale. Do your homework. Look. We're not in the market for any points at this time, right?
No.
Yeah, okay. We're not in the market at this time, but it's just another option to look at. And that's what we're all about, is sharing information about DVC and what options are out there for you. So that is it. Thank you for joining us on our DVC journey, and we look forward to seeing you on our next DVC journey. Bye.
Bye.